beating Paper X as well. However,
Okay,
if you're going to have to show
Ha
Sunset, if you're showing this full best of 3, Paper X is a
Harbor
real winner here, able
Omen.
to identify all that. And GenG, Meteor
No,
will be playing
no
that Cypher,
flash
so
comp?
it's back to the single duelist. Meanwhile, RRQ,
So we go double.
okay, it's going to be the double controller, the Omen and the Harbor.
Go
Not
double
Omen and
controller,
Viper, not
Omen,
anything else.
Omen,
It's
Harbor.
and
It's so
Harbor.
weird.
So
And then we
a
have
lot
Fade
more
Sky
fluidity
Diff.
in terms of how
Dude,
they're
there
able to
is
see
so
space here.
much
Which is
Sky.
amazing, but apart from that, just Estrella on that
Is this
bait,
just
the
proving how strong
flashes
Viper is?
you're
Or
gonna
maybe,
have to
I
be
mean, we'll see
really
how the
careful
Harbor
how you
does. The
execute,
Harbor's
and
weird
that's
here,
what
but
I
the
wanna
Harbor's
see
also
from
pretty
RRQ.
legit, to be fair.
All right, the sun has long
But I only
since
like it
set,
with the
but we're
Omen.
gonna go to the sunset
I only like it
anyway
if it
with
has
Achilles and Paper Thin.
has an Omen, because I think Omen is legit on this map, just because of the one ways.
Here we go. Let's top off this evening nice and proper as we go into map 3 of what is now our final
3
series
Armors
of the evening.
Classics. What
See
the?
who's going to be walking away with that win and who's going to be falling down to the lower bracket. Because this is the first meeting of the season of these two teams, but given that Paper X is the other team in the group, they could be meeting again. You never know.
Yeah, that is a possibility here. And if my memory is correct and my brain isn't oversleepy, I don't think either team's played Sunset yet. I mean, RRQ certainly hasn't.
We haven't seen anything
Oh
from
man.
RRQ on this one. I
All
don't
person
believe
send
we
it
saw
mid
GenG
with
from
3
Perkins
people
either, so
defending.
maybe a bit of a first look here for them.
Wait,
I
this
see
is
very
good.
different things going on here with that fade. Either trying to hold the line, able to come up with one, but Elmimore with a nice pivot finds himself another kill, and with that crossfire coming in from Xpharaoh, they get the punish on the textures. The 2 members going to be going here from RRQ. 3 on the side of GenG.
It's a nice pistol.
Spike gets wrapped around. Through Belbet now in towards this B site. Munchkin keeping things quiet.
Wait,
Quick count to get a little
he
bit closer.
might have good timing.
As
I was gonna say, when do we start
RRQ
checking where we
suss
just
out
cleared?
They could be. We'll leave Xpharaoh in this forward position. Play first contact, it would seem.
Where's the smoke gonna go? And now you have to deal with this as well.
Paranoia comes out. A little bit of damage going to be found there. Elmore will be able to finish off Munchkin. Can he get that fourth? The answer's going to be no. Estrella takes it away.
Not bad. I like the pistol though. Wall off over towards middle, flash on top of it.
First pistol round of the map.
And then the instant reaction obviously was to flash through, but Harbor
Yeah,
Wall kind of
it's
slows them, so
Good
I think
hit.
we're able to get the
Elmimore
trade
is
pretty fast
once
on that.
again picking up right where he left
PHRJ,
off on
thank you for the
split.
prime. Thank you for the 14 months, dude.
With
Appreciate
some
you.
Very clean shooting. Now upgrading to a Bulldog. A few others in there. Guardian for flips. 1 Sheriff in the hand of Texture. Back to Texture being the lone duelist. Back on the raise.
Free Bulldogs,
find as
dude.
much
You never
impact
see
as he
free
did with
Bulldogs
that
unless
Jet
it's like
on
Fnatic or
Icebox.
something. What is this?
Meteor shifting into the Cypher role. To be spotted there by Elmimore.
Can't quite see the camera.
Close.
There.
Close.
It doesn't-
Yeah.
I think he now has it, or it was reclaimed. Either way, not in play. Jump in. Zooming around, Prowler. Over, shop door was shut, now going to be broken down. Given GenG's affinity for these, thrifty rounds in the game so far, don't blame RRQ for taking their time with this one. There's Texture drifting back. Puts himself behind the box, waiting to see if he can find the headshot. No, he does.
The only gun
What a high
purchased
value
into this
target
one.
it is. Flipshot are going to be taken down. That's going to be half the smokes.
The only thing they're working with is the
Now
Sheriff.
just Xpharaoh's walls remain. Texture shifting over towards Ali. Has the
Guy's
correct
got a
move on,
nade as
however,
well.
pulls away from the
Got a
angle.
nade. We have 3 people here.
Not any further
If
kills
RRQ
yet.
decide to send it. Oh, this is wrecked.
Shells getting sent. Elmimore able to find Kara on Prowler. Spotting one back sight. Texture. 1 shot from finishing off Jemkin, who will fall to Munchkin's hand.
30 seconds left.
Then get flushed out. Meteor, Munchkin trying to play through this one as the safe point goes in towards backside. Munchkin with the classic
this
finds
is
one
very
plant,
impressive in the
committed
eco.
to by Xpharaoh. The push forward, can he get the transfer? Yes, he can.
Nicely done.
Xpharaoh will be able
Close
to close
though.
out the round.
Really,
RRQ
really
move up
close. I mean,
2-0,
considering
but
this
it
is an
can be a cost
eco,
of everything.
only 1
Yeah, it's
Sheriff,
just a
that's outrageous. They
phenomenal
did so
hold
much.
here from
Probably should have won
Texture.
it.
Just buying time. Initial crosshair placement. Really,
Harbor
really
is
good.
1 away from ult.
Catching RRQ just
So
enough off guard.
they could try Snowball
Some
here.
good util.
Or they just go full
Soften
eco.
up some
It's actually
members
going to be
of
interesting
RRQ
to
as
see
well
what they
get those
buy.
Classics a little bit of value and a chance there for Munchkin at the end. But tough with a classic.
Okay, yeah, so we just go for a full one, and it's probably one of the worst buys we'll see. We do get one good gun with it. Well, Bulldog as well.
Now, Oh, Texture.
Hello.
Texture is really having a good start now.
Omen flash, and then probably didn't see the raise nade.
Setup may have been. Maybe it was full flash.
Or ate the sky flash. He ate one of the flashes.
It's a high value
Maybe
kill
both.
we found. So far, RRQ have been able to convert every first bonus round.
Almy Moore is also very good with the Sheriff.
Oh, yeah. That has been a known quantity for quite some time. Prowler going out, Texture.
Oh,
Pushing up here along the wall is Texture.
What?
Comes up with 3 more kills in the blink of
But
an
how
eye
is he?
to
How
make
is he
it
allowed to get
4K.
3
You
there?
can see Lockie, his eyes going wide there for a moment. He's like, damn, unbelievable.
it's that little stutter step he does on the back of this cascade. I think you're right. That flash just kind of.
Oh yeah, I mean he ate both
I think
flashes.
he got
Yeah,
bogged as he was
he
trying
really
to
did.
exit. It was flash. and
Look at
couldn't
the
get away.
timing. Look at the timing on the back of that cascade
Oof.
by Texture. And then his turn, the 180 to mow 2 more down. Yeah, no wonder Lakia's eyes went wide.
There was a split second, I believe, at the end of Texture's
Okay,
player cam where he
4
just was
people,
like,
but they have Harbor ult, so
obviously,
must win
audience
rounds,
can't see
obviously,
what face I
but
made, but hey, you can always
big round for them.
rewind it, screen grab it, 'cause
Harbor
it
ult,
was
Raze ult,
hilarious.
that's it.
It was good.
We're actually miles away from every other ult.
Well, now, GenG.
Harbor blocks double vision in middle.
Not as strong of a start here that we've been seeing from RRQ. Still in the driver's seat as they have the full buy coming through. Reckoning also available here for Xfero. This is basically lone anchoring A. Not too far off his meteor though. On that June peak, he will get spotted. Blinded up there by the Prowler.
Yeah, this is good though from RRQ. They force this back, question mark
A lot
created.
of the Cypher
Nice,
utility.
nice reaction from GenG though. They spot
Dealt with
numbers
the
over
camera
towards
way on
A,
the
so
back
they
of the
insta
site.
clear over towards middle. They had 2 people
Over
here
on
if they
A,
needed to
full
collapse if they actually
traps,
saw anyone or
crisscross.
crunch, whatever you
Doing
want
the
to call it.
reckoning to try to clear that space, and I don't think
Double kill, trip
Meteor
on
cares too
site.
much.
There's
Jump
one.
forward, Trap bar comes in, but Jemkin able to find Karen before getting taken down by Lakia, who's
Both
then traded
trips
by
still up.
Flames. Meteor toggling back into the cam, finding the tag. Down that.
Look how careful they have
Cage
to
here.
be.
Wants to push up, trying to intercept. Right as he hears that spike plant coming through. Showstopper out.
Oh.
Shadow not ready for the angle. Ends up falling, but Texture now. They know he's right here on the site. Boombot sent. Not going to be able to scout too much. Texture just had a whale.
Wow, he's actually made it
Do it
doable.
again.
He's
That's a
actually
good
made
start.
it doable.
Finds one. Ellie Moore taken down. The plant now coming through. Looks like he thought maybe
Gonna
they'd
do
make
good
their way
damage.
back over towards the B site.
No, it's not. To himself,
Shells
maybe.
Don't go high enough to get over the wall. He's got to clear out both. Straight low at 59 HP. Certainly is workable for him. Avoids the haunt. Pushes the wall. Slowly creeping up. They're playing together though. Can he get them both?
Oh,
Spots the gun barrel.
oh.
One. Texture. Is it back to
Damn.
back? 4Ks?
No,
Yes,
that should
it
be
is.
unwinnable. Like, he's in this corner. There's 2
Back on the
here.
duelist,
There's 1
back
guy
at
here.
the top. Texture.
Ow.
Absolutely dominating.
He's a god.
Munchkin just had to take a step away from the computer there. He couldn't believe what he saw. I can't believe what I saw. I mean, the showstopper to kick things off. And then
Isolates the
able to navigate his
one-on-one.
way back through
And then when he just before this,
smoke against
like half a second
RRQ.
before that, he saw the
This
gun
guy
barrel.
is
So he knew the other guy was 100% there as well.
Truly feeling it today. That is just absolutely
10 to 2, back to back.
bananas, dude.
What was it? 3K then 4K.
Unreal performance from him so far, and we're just 4 rounds in.
Forces
Very fair is going into the
RRQ down
fifth
to an
here.
eco
Again,
as
trying to
well.
hold
Dude.
things down, and he does.
What a horrendous
taken
way
out.
for RRQ to go into an eco. Like, that's their
Stop
big
that
round that
being
they have to
held
win
with
to be able to
50.
buy next, and they lose a 1v3
Jemkin
when they're in really good
very in hand,
positions.
but Judge on the opposite side, and yeah, I don't think that is a fight that you really want to take. Paranoia will get sent through though. The push on the back end isn't found. Texture just spraying away, trying to find something. Push into the smoke. Jemkin finding one, but as he launches his way back into mid, he's completely and utterly surrounded. Flips. It's very swiftly dealt with. Xfero saying, well, guys, I'm just going to get us a little bit of extra cash. Does get the spike planted. Spots the cam. Paint shells. Sends him back out in towards the open. Finds a great
How's
headshot
that?
right at the
How is
bounce
that
rate.
ever a
But
headshot?
Don't get too much
Why does my
other
sheriff
than
not do
that.
this?
GenG now taking the lead.
And they got a
Struck
plant,
3 rounds
2
together.
kills, like
Yeah,
maybe a little
GenG
bit happy with it,
really
but
reads this nicely. This crunch they set up towards mid, towards the courtyard, really very challenging to deal with. And because they're able to get so far pushed up with Meteor and Munchkin there, that they're able to bail out what might have been a potential problem for GenG, as they're just going to step in and clean up what Jemkin was trying to start.
Already the timeout coming through.
Yeah.
And yeah, I mean, it makes sense. Again, they lose this. Got to be another eco.
Looking to try to turn this around, even though they're only down by just the 1 round so far. But I think he's not liking the trends that he's seeing in the play right now.
Yeah, and I think it's stuff like,
Remember on Breeze, you were 8 to 20, and you played Fade.
Like now,
oh, okay, yeah, of course, bro. Yeah, I remember you.
Those first bloods, you know, Meteor
You played
just enough to get
you
that
played
first kill, and
Fade
then, you know, they try to
on
displace
Split
the
next
other
with me,
players, and it
right?
doesn't really do much. Gives them a little space, but towards Courtyard, and they can't really get through. And,
I think it was Split. Hopefully you got it right.
It's really hard because, again, we have 0 info on how
Bro's leaking all of his strats.
Either of these teams want to
I
run
needs to be
this
careful
map.
with this camera.
So they're kind of feeling each other out. I was a little surprised I didn't see a Gecko on one side or another, especially with the Harbor in there. I thought maybe you could combo that for RRQ. Get some of those plants down and that kind of thing. Jemkin with a showstopper, Texture with a showstopper, Neural Theft for Meteor, Seekers for Lakia.
What do we got for
Far
this?
away from a pit is Munchkin.
Yeah.
Omen Flash insta send with Razor.
Something to work with here. Strat nearly with that Nightfall as Showstopper sent. Texture finding 1. Elmi Moore with a quick reply, however, will shut him down. Not allowing for any more of this 4K nonsense to come in. Finds the kill, but where's the pivot going to be? Elmi Moore for now.
You said I was dumb? Yeah, honestly, I say that a lot.
And as he swings in, oh, Munchkin wasn't quite prepared for him.
Oh, the ring around the Rosie.
In towards this. Is the Showstopper going to be let loose? Munchkin still comes away with a kill. Elmi Moore unable to find the kill early enough to prevent his teammate's death. And now Meteor finds 1. Location ping still coming through from that Neural Theft. We go into the 2v2. The re-ping. So he's not going to find anybody.
Great trades on
To get
both
to kill,
sides.
it's Harbor.
GenG going to readjust. Try to come from Boba.
This is a huge
We'll keep an eye on this as well.
RRQ.
Vision block's pretty big for the diffuser.
Break their banks pretty considerably on a couple of the players.
Oh,
yet again.
interesting. They go for this one and not the
Smoke left
spike.
here for Charon to block off.
Just means that they can easy spam.
Not quite good. They don't find the diffuser. They realize this, but no, Lakia, he pulls off it anyway. The retap coming through. Ping's coming down. As this time Estrella will just push out of the
Gotta be
finish the
smoking the
job.
spike
Tied
here
up
so
now,
that you
3
can
to
duel
3.
in
The
front of
timeout
it.
able
The
to help get
the
win
worry,
here for
not the worrying
RRQ.
thing, but the hard thing there is because it's on
Can they break
stairs.
away,
You're kind
or
of
will
smoking
GenG
off
just
stairs, and
retake
then
the
you have
lead?
to W
Felt
forwards
like it might
to duel properly.
slip out of RRQ's fingers.
But
Estrella there catching.
yeah, you should always
Meteor
smoke
right
the
as he's
spike
throwing
here.
the Neural Theft.
I think the only reason he's not
But
smoking the
Munchkin,
spike again
just
is because
so
he's worried
tricky
about
to deal with.
Wing
He's
once he does the
so
smoke, and this is an easy kill.
Cagey. He's so difficult to keep track of. He plays around his opponent's utility or his own utility very, very well. And we saw him on controllers a lot last year. And this year,
1-9 loss bonus on this. I mean, these three can't buy.
Sentinels now on controllers. He's looking really good.
And the reckoning for the rush here on
There's
the A
4
side.
people here.
Texture gets himself a collide. Jemkin
Dude, I thought he was going to get another. Where the hell is that Omen Flash gone?
RRQ trying to rush forward, but
Well,
not enough. It is going to be a 3v3 as Flips manages to find Meteor. Still, they have their work cut out for them here. See, they're wary about potential
Bam,
wrap
timing.
back over towards that B site. Right, as Locky finds Xfero, Flips will fall. Elmi Moore now the last man standing. Clears up the Trailblazer.
RRQ
One flash
win 1
left
round
available here for Lakia. Goes for the jump peek.
and then lose the
That smoke
next.
down. He's got to rush out of it. Elmi Moore
Wait.
finding 1. The pop flash. He can't
Okay.
turn from it. He has no idea where Lakia
It's
is.
running forever.
Lakia will finish the job.
this is a great little timing push from Lakia, sensing that he's in a pretty difficult spot. Turns the corner and says, Charon, you gotta hold. You gotta hold the elbow.
Ideal map pool.
And this is
I
just,
don't know,
mean,
man.
lined
Haven's
up
in
for
there at
Texture.
least.
Texture
I like Sunset, Lotus,
disrespecting
Haven.
that reckoning.
I do like Ascent.
Lakia, great little pop flash. Finish the job. Knows he's got his opponent out in the open.
Probably Fracture's okay.
And plays it to perfection.
This goes here.
Texture
Maybe
once
I
again
would
able to
say
invest in that
Pearl with the
operator.
update. Pretty decent.
Things
Maybe I
getting
would go
a little
with.
dicey on the economy for RRQ. They're on
I like
the back
Split
foot.
though.
2 rifles. In terms of a Guardian and a Phantom. Neural theft there, but hit for Munchkin. This is interesting. Munchkin hasn't been opting to invest it early to try to control space. He looks to kind of use it against his opponents deeper into the round.
They're just doing the pistol round again, right?
Just holding on to it for now. Shots, try to just get a corner check there.
Not as sad. They just want to try to get a
Find a
pick.
straight headshot. Fight with the ready. Trying to shut down this push. Is the paranoia. Munchkin trying to exit. Takes a couple of tags on the way out. As Jemkin last passing out. Stinger still manages to steady that aim to find the kill.
That's insanity.
Coming through. Meteor finding one. Straight up. Line spraying out of that cyber cage. Does trade it back. Does keep this into a 3v3. As they scoop up some weaponry to try to even the score. Spike now planted. Sparrow, however, low on HP. Needs to try to stay alive. Door shut. Estrella trying to bait this one, but Texture able to get the catch. Swaps out the weapon. Sprays down the door, pushes through, but is not ready for Experiment to be right up against it. Kills found. Flips for the TP. Does he try to reposition? It's one tag across. They're knocked down to 60. The spray in. He's going to manage to hold this one to half.
Oh, I was going to say we're dodging everything.
TP forward, the push in, Lakia!
Nicely done from him. The Omen had to make a bold play.
Set up the fuse. GenG barely scraping by with the round win, but
looks a little bit foolish just because Lakia kind of had already made the decision to go to site. But like the overall play, if Lakia moves back, isn't bad, but with the time.
Right around the corner though, waiting behind that door, was a member of RRQ. No
Yeah, he kind of got gifted it. Kind of got gifted this one.
No problem at all there to finish the job.
I mean, he believed it. He was like, okay, I fully trust that you are.
Oh, we're sending it.
Away from me and not
We're sending it? No. Wait, is this cage for middle? I thought we were on.
Calling the bluff. Seeing through a potential one.
I really want to see what Munchin's going to do.
Bro, there's an easier way to do that.
Our Vipers have been making interesting decisions with their Vipers hits today. Let's put it that way.
Well, for now,
wait,
he's just
is it a one-way?
Maybe it's like a comfort blanket. Just hold on to that one. Lock in the meantime, though, able to find 2 quick kills. Xfero and LB Moore going to be taken down. It's just a bloodbath in mid. Jemkin trying to play off the back of that boom bot. Estrella coming up with 2. Jemkin with the third, suddenly into a 2v2. He takes a forward position, just crouched down. Nightfall going across. I don't think it gets a connection onto 1. Okay, so Caron does get caught by that.
I mean, chat, look at the money. This is huge.
Maybe.
This is a really big 2-on-2.
Market approach.
GenG can kind of run away with this if they win that.
Operator Sing for Texture.
One tether. Do they have a tether nade? Oh man, this Raze is dead.
Watching the angle. There you go. Sings a nice little tune as Strand tries to swing out, tries to take the fight.
Don't like how they played this one. Not gonna lie to you.
To persevere. 6-3 now. Putting themselves in a strong position thus far here on Sunset.
And it almost completely flipped on its head because, you know, this is a great push out from Lakia. Boom, double kill. And then they're all like, okay, we're all going to go down market and line right up for this crossfire.
Double individual.
Set up just waiting with open arms.
It really was.
They lose
Wait, what's
3,
what's
they get
the
mowed down,
then?
and all of a sudden it's a much more difficult round. I think GenG there needs to get a little more info before they start making those clumped up pushes.
He went outside as well. Respect.
Round, but tons of ults
Dude,
now
you're doing real things today
GenG.
as well. Respect.
Did I mention that Munchkin is a Viper?
Yinsu, the boaster come with you.
Maybe once.
Well, now he doesn't.
Well, no, he does in depth. Jemkin finding the kill.
Yeah, we're loaded up on him, Yinsu. That's what it is.
A more even score line. It's a good start. This Meteor is very much changing up the playbook. Super far
This
forward
pause
here in mid.
is actually so
On the
strong.
hunt.
I know he's gonna get
Here in mid,
one
getting ready
tap.
to inspire.
No, I've said
Texture,
this,
ball
but
still in hand, managing to find the kill.
he-
Flip's gonna be taken down now. Meteor pushing forward, finds the elimination. Throws
Sure.
down that neural theft. The reveal comes in. Jemkin
the best
the punish there on
that could have
Meteor,
happened.
and stands his ground to take out Caron as well.
the duelists on this server are
Takes away
pretty
the ball
scary.
now, identifying the spike location and Texture, taking down his counterpart Raze. Trailblazer more than identifying Estrella's position. Spike is in hand.
He's dead.
Footsteps maybe
He's so
heard.
dead.
Texture set up on the corner, and this would have to be one hell of a shot.
Oh,
Manages to whip that one.
And how do
Strea
I?
is
How
waiting
do?
for him to repeat,
That's
but Texture says, "You
that's
gotta come to me."
outrageous. How do I actually
30
cast
seconds
that?
left.
You got 30 seconds.
Something's going on.
And pretty much all the util to try to force him off the angle has been burned.
It's not like he's at.
Face, the
Chat, it's
shot,
not like he's having a
connecting.
bad game. He's
Jumps
19
across
to
the gap.
6.
Manages to get himself over to the site and can have this plant come down, but how does
That's
it
probably
place
the
on back
easiest
end?
shot he's
The
had
Haunt
today.
is at the ready, the showstopper.
Yeah, 'cause I said
Drawn
that.
out. is just
What is
about
going?
it doesn't go
No,
deep.
no, 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 no.
Lakia, he's not believing in it now, swings in.
Oh my
boy.
goodness.
Astrea nearly
Nah, man.
managed
I
to
would
get
have
the
gone
weapon
to bed
back out.
there and then.
It's either they're having a mighty
I would have been
punch,
done.
chuckle about
I would have been
that
in
round
bed.
Almost catastrophically got away from them.
The stream would have been off.
Texture now showing us exactly what happened in that
Oof.
round. Very uncharacteristic of Texture to miss that first shot. The second one was just Astrea reading the situation well, knowing that that angle is going to be held, kind of playing with Texture a little bit, able to at least get into a position
That was.
where he makes it a
I can't
contest.
believe what I just witnessed.
Every
That
round
was
so darn
never seen anything
close.
like it.
They are, but they continuously are going the way of GenG. 4 rounds consecutively now.
Orals.
All these
Back to
ultimates work with on
normality.
the side of RRQ.
Insta send,
Many does it
omen,
take to piece
flash.
together
Oh, this
a
might
round
work well
win?
because they're doing the raise
Texture
all
now,
send it, which is without the raise all.
1972.
Everyone's sending it.
Showstopper out, but Texture doesn't matter if he doesn't have the off. Manages to find one, and okay, Karen manages to just TP right into the Showstopper so Jemkin gets maximum value. Push out of that Cyber Cage, however, Munchkin is able to find Elmi more. As the pings come down, man advantage should do more than enough to set up RRQ for the round win.
Yeah, Munchkin's going to readjust. Going to try to come up through Link instead. But it seems to be all angles covered here for RRQ. Munchkin, man, you never know.
Gotta clear this one out first, though. And Astrea is here to back him up.
Find you.
The Haunt over the top, the push in.
Remaining.
Nearly gets him, puts quite a bit of damage in, but as Meteor
Okay.
falls, RQ, they will finally
1,
be able to break
2.
the streak. Keeping themselves
2
in
ults,
this
right?
game.
Or maybe there's another
4,
ult that I missed
7-5
here.
half.
Could be 3.
Just able to kind of break things down pretty early. Jemkin, yeah, that's nice. I mean, that's a gift.
That's
They're
nice.
under pressure from the
I
other
mean, it's a
side. And
freebie.
Jemkin able to pinch in and squeeze out a couple kills. That's, I mean, that's such a huge momentum swing now.
Yeah,
for
dude, it's
RRQ,
such a
but now
talent
their
at this
ults are gonna
stage.
be a little bit out of
It's
cycle.
insane.
Yes, you owed.
Yeah, I mean, Texture, he's just going glass cannon.
Yeah, why not?
Kind of
Right,
like
right
that,
for his
though.
teammate being
I like
handed
the
over
camera here.
operator.
You have to
He's doing
overextend
with
so
it
that
so
no matter
far.
what. That's a cool camera. I like that.
But I mean,
Similar to the camera that goes here, but it's
the
better. Because I like the camera that goes
Does he
here
use
because
it
you
at
can
this
spot
end?
anyone and then someone can trade
Or does
out.
it
But
just
this one,
go
they're more
completely
committed.
It seems to
They have
in
to be
GenG's playbook that
wide
the
to swing
Viper's
this. You can
pit
always
actually
trade
doesn't
it,
exist.
and
Yeah,
then you
it's
find
not
out
the
the info. Yeah, I like this camera. It's
It's the
good.
implication of danger.
Good baiting for the judge.
Judge in
Oy,
hand,
oy,
Jemkin
oy.
swing in the corner, able to find the quick headshot there to shut down Karen to making sure they can't find any more value, but Lakia still managing to take out 2. Even numbers. Sees finding no one. It's the Haunt. Will get cleared. Meteor snapping, finds one,
Holy.
finds the other, and now it is all Onyx Pharaoh. Spike planted, just a cove to work with.
Against an
Tide
op.
still 25 seconds away. Looks like he
There's
wants to
small
go on a
chance.
walkabout, but he's getting ready to rotate potentially over into Texture's line of
Yeah,
sight,
they have
but
no
Texture pulls off the
idea
angle
where he
now.
is. He can be
I mean, I feel
anywhere
like, though,
in
with
this
the
box.
judge in hand that Munchkin was actually considering the pit this round, potentially, although that might have been just a cost-cutting measure to get Texture and Operator. Why? Why no pit? Why no pit to cover this? Please.
There it is.
Okay, thank you, God. Oh.
Pit sent, Texture, Shorty in hand.
Yeah,
That'll
nicely
be the thing
handled,
that
Shorty, nice
finishes
and
the
easy.
half. 8-4, GenG out in front as we get ready to swap sides.
Is that insane?
It's that last round. That's
Like,
the
honestly, it
only
was an
round you
insane
need to
half
sit
from
for.
GenG.
That's it. I
Bit of
mean,
madness sprinkled in there,
whatever.
but
They're winning. And Texture is
anonymous gifter, thank you,
When he
thank you,
is-
thank you with the gift.
kind of freed up to do his
Texture,
thing,
for God's sake.
especially with those operators.
Thank you for that, Anon.
Tremendous player.
Wait, does that mean that Jolly's
Early
back
on,
awake?
getting himself started with those 4Ks. Again, setting the pace, setting the tone for GenG. This team, I when
What
I
are we gonna
predicted
do
this
when
team
EMEA
today, it was
starts?
almost
What do you mean?
purely
We're gonna
on the
watch
back
it.
of firepower. Like, in my
Dude, what
gut,
kind of
I'm like,
question
there's
is that,
just
Maple?
Way too many nutso players. And I'm not
But Brent, with the
saying
20
that
months,
RRQ
thank you so
isn't
much for the tier
just
1.
as good, essentially.
Thank you so much.
As we have seen here today, they are pound for pound, basically at the same caliber. But GenG just seems to have a little bit more steadiness, especially in that operator department. That is really.
After all of this,
really
it's not as
GenG apart from
there's some switch around with days.
Well, it's not over until it's over. We saw the very close run back from
true.
GenG. The attempt there on split.
Yinsu,
And
don't even start that.
You know, an 11-13 loss.
Am I gonna sleep before America starts? Yeah, I have to.
Quite as desperate of a situation.
I gotta sleep
but
at one
still
point.
Not where they want to be. Is that a sign asking if someone wants to come over from Ramen?
No,
Wait,
he's-
raid boss.
he's gonna
Raid
take the first trade.
Cypher
Oh,
raid boss
I thought I saw Ramian.
Oh,
on
did
there.
you?
with double cage.
It's a
I
Tom. I think it's a Tom.
Chat,
Oh,
this
no,
strat
I
is gonna be
glanced at it,
sick,
my brain is
surely.
Also at about 20% capacity currently, so.
And you're already usually running pretty low.
That's true.
Double cage,
It's 20%
armor,
usual capacity,
Yeah.
so
gets dropped to
we're-
frenzy.
We're into the low fractions here.
Yeah. All right. Let's see what GenG can do on this attacker side. Anemic, were they?
Oh, we're
on
not gonna
split?
see the full idea because they go
What about
aggro mid.
second half
I'm
pistols?
devastated.
Oh, Jemkin.
He's in such a far forward position.
I think-
Lockett kind of staring into this corner. Seems like he might have a decent idea that they're taking these
Yeah.
spots on the map.
And a
Exactly what I
trip.
was just thinking, man.
Oh yeah, because the cages are
They at
100,
least
right?
have an awareness of it. I think that might have spotted him. Yep. Look at that.
There's the paranoia. The counter swing not coming through. Three players now
Well,
for all.
we didn't
vanishing
fully
in
see
blink
the
of an eye.
overall plan, but they definitely dismantled
Australia,
middle.
The only one left is just going to be the full send over now towards that B site. It's going to be 3-3 in pistols at the end of the day here. But GenG are going to be the,
Yeah,
be the ones
they had a very
moving
good
up to
reaction
9
to what went
rounds.
on.
At the worst possible moment. Yes, Estrella gets one. Meteor answers right back with a frenzy of his own. I mean,
Never,
the
ever
good,
have
like,
I
what
seen
liked
a
about this round, I
raid
had to give a
boss
clap there. I was just kind
Cypher.
of because GenG takes
First
it
time.
slow. They wait until they get their information, and then it's an instant response from Karon with that paranoia. It hits a bunch of people.
Yeah.
And you know, Elmimore tries to swing to bail it out, but Locky is accounting for it instantly. So everybody doing their job, everybody
Maple,
being on
where have you
point
got that from?
for GenG.
Why is that-
Communication good.
why is that weirdly
Meteor
accurate?
feeling good.
Everybody vibing here. Let's see. The kill picked up, but it's just going to be that one Sheriff coming in Estrella's hands. This Texture rushing forward, grabs this
Oh,
orb,
that's
but
so
Sparrow
tempting.
doesn't want to give his position away.
Yeah, so
at all.
tempting to spam that.
Decides not to go for any kind of spray.
The old paper
Or-
Rex here.
Oh boy.
Grab the orb and then immediately shift over to the other side of the map.
Very low. Only more down to 25. So making their way now through B main. Paint shells to try to slow them up. Estrella does manage to find the headshot. Meteor going to be taken down. Spot what weapon he had, but
4 people here, they haven't got full map control. I'm not saying they're going to win,
4v4,
but damage can still be
wildly
good.
outgunned.
Wait, are they all going B main?
Post
Okay,
plants.
they could
Got
actually
a
win.
lot of
If
utility
they
available there.
relaxed
Yeah, double
and they
sync
wait
line.
for a smoke,
Here in their back pocket. Munchkin, the only one who's really tagged up at all, down to 79. Even then, going up against Widely Classics.
guys relax, wait for
relatively
a
healthy.
smoke.
And to try to check.
There's the smoke. Smoke the spike.
Dart might have been stuck there onto one player, but now they're just trying to rush them down. They'll try to able to find one before falling. Headshot there. Nicely done from Estrella. It's finding some extra value, and honestly, you know, the scoreline is not going well for them, but as far as this is concerned,
I mean,
Estrella
they still did damage. I
They've
think they
got
could have
no
won
time.
this.
wants to try to chase
Molly's.
it for the kill.
What do
but
you reckon? If
Widely,
there's
I mean,
no
the damage
Molly, he
down
smokes
here
the
is
spike here.
fantastic for them.
Exactly. I mean, that's yet another rifle there with that Sheriff shot taken away from GenG. So that's tremendous value.
Yeah, dude, it
So
wasn't what I was
Yellow Bay,
expecting.
It's kind of
It
reminiscent
was not what I was expecting.
of the other side of the map where RRQ
They
takes
still
the
did very
pistol
good damage.
and immediately has a very difficult
Blocked off one of the
eco.
angles so they could
They
just
barely
isolate over
scraped by,
towards him.
and GenG
Trying to
just
take someone out of the
replicated that.
equation.
Let's see. Now everything's all squared up in terms of guns and shields, but the bank still there for GenG.
Big buy round. Must win for RRQ.
Sure can. Rushing forward, but the paranoia timing is
Devastating.
absolutely gorgeous.
Yeah, it's
Jemkin
really nice flash.
strikes him down. Flipshider swinging out. Will catch Meteor as well before he gets traded out by Lakia.
losing the smoke,
Things
pretty
very much
huge,
slow
but they
down
do
here for
have the
GenG.
harbor at least.
Gonna be a little bit tricky to get through. I mean, any utility should just kind of give
I mean,
away.
do they combo with
Slow
this now?
push. Oh my.
Oh
Yep, they
my,
had the
I was
double
going to say, do
face.
they
Straight
tether nade
falling.
after they get the info, but
3v3 now. Back
not
into
gonna
a
happen now.
winnable position for GenG.
I like what they're doing here, though. They're not giving away any information, any cues. They're going to snag an orb, then maybe rethink to the other side of the map. Throw up the toxic screen to buy a little bit of extra time. Keep maybe a player or two planted. Yeah, it is going to be Elmimore watching through mid, but if you just wrap all the way around the other side of the map, you know, you've got a pretty decent chance here that you're only going to have one player to worry about. You can, if you can isolate and eliminate that player, all of a sudden this round becomes
30 seconds
GenG favored.
There's no early detect system in place right now, really, for
Absolutely not.
RRQ.
Yeah,
The
I mean,
trap
I
wire,
would
that's
say
gonna
it's
be the
already
first thing that
GenG
they
favored.
encounter.
And by then it'll be probably too late. I
Yeah.
mean, now Elmimore might be hearing that
Sky takes the
utility.
orb as
I
well,
don't think he can.
taking
Yeah.
everything.
TP
Seekers, all
Maybe they were
all three get
concerned
spotted.
as to whether or not this was just going to be a save, but
Yeah.
even the non-rotates, but now the Seekers
They have the camera at
through.
least.
Two of them going to be cleared out very swiftly. As look at this, Lakia going on the flank,
Followed the Seeker.
And Lakia as well, just
getting his way around. Cyber
all the
Cage.
way around, knowing that they had
They're just
the
to
whole
try to
info here.
obfuscate
The
as
problem
much
is
as
the
possible.
trip is
Again,
here. If the
Paranoia
Cypher
at the
goes
ready now,
down,
gonna be
GenG
invested.
wins this.
Snakebite sent out, Elmimore down.
Cypher 1
so
HP.
Very low in HP. Spotted.
Okay, Cypher
Shoulders
goes
enough to get the
down.
kill.
That means that Sky can enable
Blast Pack's
double
not gonna be
kill.
finding much of anything
Oh.
here. The Cove set up.
That's my bad.
Jemkin managing
That's
to
my bad.
hold the angle there on the flank.
Should try to be too smart with it.
Confused to half.
I'll take the
Shots
L on
coming down
this.
to the wall. Will fall. Munchkin finding the kill. And now it is all on Jemkin to try to get this done, but he's just running out of time. He's running out of life.
Yeah, well,
And that's
same
gonna be
result
him
at least.
taken down as GenG continue upward and
And
onward,
do they force?
trying to bring this night
Do
to
they
a close.
force now?
Yeah,
Maybe.
Again, fantastic calling for GenG. Assumption is it's still Lakia doing the IGLing, but sometimes those things shift around unbeknownst to us. But
Yeah.
look, this is just great stuff because they buy a lot of time.
Should
They-
force? Yeah,
again,
it's so many rounds, right?
When you start using utility, like, that gives away your position, and they get that extra kill because they don't use any utility. They slow walk it up, and that gives them the freedom to move around the map, and they make great decisions with it.
There's the drop wire, but Texture spotting the hand.
The double
Takes out
dog
one.
stun.
Sparrow still lurking now within the smoke. Is going to be good for the kill. Finds it, but the
Double
rest
dog
of the
stun
players
was
just coming from
outrageous.
behind,
The Cypher, I've never
spraying
seen a
down
Cypher
the
move
smoke,
slower
takes him
through a
out.
smoke.
Man advantage already here in the hands of GenG. This round win takes them up to match point. Swing out, Karen with a great headshot. A bit of a quieter map from him thus far.
Well, there goes the force buy. Man, they dismantled them
Nice
on this
value
map.
found.
they really
Show
did.
Try to clear them out, pushes them out into the open.
Oh, for
Australia
God's sake.
find one.
Yeah, go on.
From
Hello?
Jemkin, takes down the other. Showstopper.
Man, I can't- just
With a 3K
what
for the
is
team that
how?
needed him the most.
Let me speak. I just wanna speak. The 2v4. Spike is down.
Over yet.
We're in
not
good
gonna be seeing
positions.
GenG getting
It's a done
that
round,
match
right?
Locked in. RQ
No.
staying afloat, but barely.
Yeah, and maybe now you can get that economy under control for RRQ. It's
Just
been
let them play.
bottom of the barrel, just
I'm
scraping
letting
by
them
with
play.
Some of these rounds, and
Look
now
at it.
you have to invest a lot here. The showstopper as well has to be used to make sure that it gets done. But
Guys, we had
that's fine.
we
because at this point,
had
it's gonna take
smoke
everything in the
on
kitchen
the
sink
spike,
to claw your
Viper
way
with
back into this.
mollies.
Yep. And see, finally,
Nah,
you know,
I'm
a
not,
dent
I would take
dealt
zero
here.
responsibility for that
GenG's
round.
economy. 2 rifles,
That was
2
criminal.
sheriffs. Just quickly on the classic, keeping that Vandal hidden for the time being, but given the cash, you can expect that there's going to be at least a hero rifle in this. There's the swing out, Jemkin, good to shut it down, looking for a little bit more as they go backpedaling. Estrella, pushing fun to the headshot, runs out of bullets, has to pull
Oh,
away.
my
Lock in with a
goodness.
nice answering headshot. We'll take out Jemkin.
Flips was
Sure they don't
super on
get away
this though. That
scot-free.
I respect that, especially after they saw literally 4 people here. Love that we
Is
still
backing
don't get
away
caught
over
off, and
onto
we're
the
just
sides,
trusting in our
down,
team,
cutting off that
just holding for the flank.
alley access. Zlakia says, well, I might as well take this orb, because if I give it to Munchkin, he won't use the
Monkey
pit.
Meatloaf, thank you so much, man. Thank you.
So what's the use?
Yep, that's precisely,
Yeah,
I believe,
kind
the
of
mentality.
reading my mind on that.
I mean, what an interesting situation that GenG found themselves in. They rattled off, what, 4 in a row here to start, and they're already back on an eco. So, I mean, that's how close it has been, even though the scoreline doesn't indicate it.
Crossfire setup there. Munchkin will be able to find one more for his troubles. And I mean, again, you know, cash on both sides.
Right. Money's
not
now
very
here.
strong. So any damage that either side finds is still going to be overall quite good. But RRQ, they managed to string 2 rounds together.
This could hopefully get close.
I mean, it's been crazy.
If it
crazy
does,
close
they're definitely going to regret
the
that
whole day.
round prior
And
to
now
this.
maybe RRQ is going to push us into another deep second half. Unexpected on splitting away, and GenG just answered the call, almost taking us to overtime. It's going to be RRQ's turn to rattle
Fast
off a
middle,
bunch of
double
rounds
stack
in a row.
fast.
Texture so deep.
Oh.
Yeah, I mean, pretty sure
And then
his
we
feet
fake
were spotted.
Omen
Flip
ulted
side
over
just
towards
hanging
heaven
out
as
on
well
top
to
of
create
market.
pressure.
Manages to
That's a
avoid
great
the
Omen flash from
Trailblazers.
Flips
Stun to
here.
be found. Paranoia
Oh
set
man, and
in,
that
swings the
Omen
corner,
flash
finds
just
Texture,
missed the
throws a little
mark.
bit more, and he manages to get him with 1 bullet left in the clip.
Nice
Here
round.
now, lurked forward, revealed.
Whoa.
Takes so much damage and swiftly finished off by Elmi Moore.
J-Faye, thank you so much for the 9 months.
They're on now the last one standing is RRQ. Now, you just posed the question. I think they
T1
replied.
bleeds. Honestly,
They
yeah,
are
if you
looking
can
to run
dissect
this
it from
back. They are
the,
looking to make this
like I
an
said,
all-game
if you can
battle.
dissect the Breeze
No
game
doubt.
from all of
And
the tech pauses
They are
before,
right back in it,
after,
all of a
and
sudden, it
during,
looks like GenG's
it's
the ones who's
really
a little
good.
bit off kilter, a little off balance, not really able to react in time. Now RRQ starting to play off of each other, starting to
It's,
hit their shots when they need them. We're seeing that.
yeah, there's a lot
RRQ
of
that we saw
lot of
so
pauses.
often on their defender side on split.
Gonna be watching
where
China
every
as well. Yeah,
reaction, every
some
decision
of the
seemed to
matches.
be nearly flawless. And here it's going to come down to Karon. Really, probably would like to save this gun.
I think
Would be
he's going to
the
have to.
Ideal
30 seconds
situation.
And just hold on to it, pass it to
Faye, yeah, I am. Hello.
Texture.
Yeah.
You know, as a hero rifle into the next round.
I'd like to see a timeout here from GenG.
I'm curious as to when.
I
they're
think a
gonna
timeout makes
decide
sense
to
as
do
well.
that.
This
Maybe
felt
is the
a
moment as
little
they get
bit
ready to go into,
disjointed. I
you
like
know,
the
a
overall
pseudo-thrifty
strat,
attempt in the next round.
I think now's the time.
but
They have that
yeah,
well,
there's a
so
few things missing the
we'll see what
mark here. I
can
think they
string
need to
together.
relax
Call
a little
might
bit.
be, you know, let's go for like a half armor purchase, something like that. Bulldogs in the mix, etc. We'll have to just wait and see though. But for now, I mean, 4 rounds separating. RQ need to keep up this momentum.
Monkey as well. Thank
And
you.
RRQ is
Another one.
Kind of
Subathon.
found a lot
Good
of the
job.
success that
Thank you though.
I think we saw
Appreciate
in
the
Split,
gifted.
where they're absorbing a lot of the early utility, putting themselves.
Right before the smoke bloomed.
I mean, that second shot was nuts, and then doesn't have many bullets left and puts them to good use. So, but I mean, they're doing a good job of.
Okay.
Yes.
It's a good
thank
time for
you.
timeout.
Thank you, Solo. He heard my cries.
Split
Doesn't
screen.
want this to
Nah,
get
it
any
ruins the
closer than it
VODs.
already has.
I mean,
so far, this is only 1 time out apiece. So
Yeah.
as things continue to get closer, or, you know, one team tries to stretch away from the other, we could see them, the rest of those utilized here very quickly.
Oh, for sure. I mean, it's so important.
Yeah. I mean, at GenG,
2 a.m.
with the
there?
next
Yeah,
round,
they're playing
you know,
pretty late.
RRQ,
Yeah.
No choice but to use that timeout.
And it's, you know, we've talked about it a couple times today, but just how incredibly fast and furious this kickoff is, how little room for error there is to get yourself to Masters Madrid, which is so important for getting those championship points.
Yeah.
To try to get yourself to Champions Korea, which is nice to say that.
Right.
That's true. We can
Where
say
are
that
we?
out loud.
We can say that out
Oh
loud.
my God. Feels
Okay,
amazing.
GenG are in
It's
a
no longer
good
the quiet
spot.
part. It is now the
The
out
last
loud
thing they want to do
GenG.
is use all of these rounds,
They're putting their proficiency
sorry, all of these
pulling
ults
off
into a
50
round where they
wins
don't
on
have better
display
guns
throughout the first 2 maps.
or good
And
guns,
you nailed it. They just
unless they get an
gave texture to
advantage.
rifle. Here you go.
Yep. Also has that showstopper. Looks like he's just baiting, trying to see if anyone's
So he's like,
off that prowler.
surely someone's going to
RRQ
shoot this.
knowing better.
They do not want them to know that the hero gun is here.
Quick bounce over here in towards that alley. Showstopper at the ready. Could find an immense amount of value.
Still have one more flash to clear an extra angle. Here to use that paranoia to clear the right-hand corner of elbow. But they're kind of playing with, RRQ's mind here a little bit, because a lot of times it's either been kind of like fast hits or they get contact, but they're pulling up and
Yeah,
they're waiting.
RRQ
Now,
playing really
get back into
passive,
the
whereas
mix.
they've
This
been
is
fighting over towards A the whole time.
Showing in the corner for now. I think they've quite spotted him out yet, but maybe with that spray fire coming through, maybe they had. Haunt still at the ready.
This is a nice
Array has
angle.
been used. Lakia, the first one
Yeah.
to push up, and that's going to be the spike noted. Texture in the meantime, set up on top of the box, swings out, but Xfero is a little bit faster, managing to find the kill. Estrella taking down Meteor on the flank. Seems like they're going to be good for this one. Now set for a flawless RRQ. Just need to find
Fade
his
G2 was
last
good on
player.
this round though as well. I liked it a
Carolina
lot.
has his work cut out for him.
Especially once he gets into the smoke, the insta drop of the Fade Eye on the floor. Just and then if anyone does push, it's going to ping them no matter what, and you can just kill through
He
smoke.
gets the dink, but cannot get the kill. The counter swing out. Xfero
All
will
right.
find the last elimination. As
Four
RRQ
ults.
now 4 rounds consecutively here for themselves.
4
They
ults,
continue
full
the
buy.
run back.
Yeah, Jemkin just spamming
This
that
is the time for
box,
GenG.
just keeping Estrella's position hidden long enough that eventually it pays dividends. See all those bullets in that box. That's all Jemkin there, just baiting for Estrella, just diverting all the attention of GenG up to his direction. Simple plays like that can benefit you mightily. Your opponents don't recognize it. Okay, GenG's turn for a lot of ultimates and a buy, and this one, you know, you really want to get this one for GenG. You can set yourself up.
I like this from RRQ. Wall goes in. Last time they did this on the pistol, they played close over towards middle. So Wall goes in, and it...
really sideways.
Oh, Texture.
Wait.
Jumping forward with that showstopper. Now sees
Yeah,
him, flip shiner.
the Omen thought that no matter what, he was going to get seen on this as well. So a little bit unlucky. Util dump's good.
It's a little bit of damage as the reveal comes
Oh.
through. Texture pulling away, however. Not looking to get spammed out. As the pit will be invested.
Oh, hell yeah.
Munchkin decides to use it, but now the Reckoning coming through, just trying to force them back.
It's a really strong ult.
It's still at the ready. One since used. Paint shells now flying from either side. Cove is thrown down. Jemkin finding one, pushes up, takes out Karan, but now fight in to delay. The Cove gets broken down. The spot for Meteor. A 3K pickup as he finds Xfero. Estrella's just sat within the pit, 1 HP, and no hope in hell. Creeping forward, he will be found, and GenG
Okay,
will
well,
break the win
that was 3
streak,
ults,
as well
right?
as the Spears as they move
Raise
themselves
ult,
up to match
Seekers,
point.
Cypher
Easy
ult.
hit here for GenG.
Can't
The
repeat
pit
that. That's their only
implemented
issue right
once
now.
They can get just enough space so it covers the tip of the site. They're able to get that plant down quickly and force the hand of RRQ where they have to contest that pit. But there's enough room in the back that Munchkin can stay obscured. Once that initial utility, once that initial barrage of mollies is dodged by GenG, then that pit is so difficult to displace. So many crossfires, everybody on RRQ is sitting at 1 HP because of the decay. I mean, just exactly what I've been really wanting to see from GenG.
And Viper ult.
Since I
Oh,
started
yeah, of course.
noticing
I mean, that was
the,
the main one that actually won him it.
The pits were being neglected.
We're lacking.
At least the afterplant.
Well, the last time out here for RQ, GenG still have one more. So even if this does come down to an 11 and 12 score line, they can once again pump the brakes and try to come up with a solid game plan to turn things around and finally close things out.
And they'll probably get another ult or two back into cycle by then. Most likely.
Sure.
It can depend, but there's a pretty good chance of that. So that's exactly why that round was so huge for GenG.
Okay.
So much was riding on that. Both
4
in terms of
chances for
money
GenG
economy
to just
and
close this out.
Yeah. And they had to invest absolutely everything into it.
Yeah,
With the
this is what I
3K
mean.
pick on the back
They've
end,
been
Meteor
struggling to win a...
Close from halfway now.
We take
That
out
Neural
this.
Theft, which is the only
This is
ult
the
that we have
only
available right now
buy
inside of
without the
RQ.
ults that they...
Two away
Wait, did
from
they have an ult for
showstopper,
that?
Jemkin.
No, I think that's
Ball
right.
rolling here in the round. So now it's just going to be clear out on the Haunt. And big wraparound over in towards mid here from Estrella, leaving Elmimore very much on an island.
Okay, crunch over towards middle. 4
now they're
people.
trying to just gain all this
It's
mid
Seekers,
control
and I
on the back of the
don't
high tide.
think
They're
anyone
deep
was
in it.
close enough, so they
It's
don't
just a
actually
trap wire
realize
to
that they
watch.
just
GenG's back is a
reactively cleared over
full-on
towards middle
team
as
hit.
they took
Oh,
A
and
control.
Elmimore down to 10 HP. Munchkin at the same time.
Damn.
Finding
What?
Estrella, takes
Wow,
him down.
what
the
the
pink shells come
hell?
through, and GenG might just be ready to finish
This
one
kill
off.
was just a
The trap
smoke
wire around the back.
shot, I'm pretty sure.
Give the reveal. Now they know. Munchkin turning his sights over there for a brief little moment. Now just retreats in towards the site itself. Allows for Texture to move up. Get tucked away. Center able to find one. Meteor gone. The wall raised. Texture. Maybe look at the push off the back of this one. And there it is.
What a
is
flash.
That transfer?
What is that
Texture coming with
flash?
2. And it's all on Flipshider. Everybody corralled in the same position, but he has just no damn idea. Jumps forward, gets into the smoke, tap on the spike, pushes out, finds one, but
Okay,
Munchkin,
there we go.
he's seen enough, he's
There
had
we
enough.
go.
He finishes the job. 13-8 here on Sunset GenG.
Yeah, they actually look really good.
Once again, shut down the hopes and
They're
dreams.